Hey guys, you're watching Car Topic, and today we're going to be talking about a car that some people think is a supercar and some people don't. In other words, we're going to be talking about the Acura NSX. Now, the very first NSX was in the year 1990, and it had 270 horsepower, a 0 to 60 of 5.7 seconds, and a quarter mile of 13.7 seconds. Now, the NSX sold so well worldwide that in 1992, we got the NSX-R. And while the NSX-R didn't have added power, it had a stiffer suspension and chassis and a lighter overall curb weight. But unfortunately, this was not available in North America, and only other countries around the world got it. But in 1995, the US and the rest of the world got the NSX-T, which in other words is the Acura NSX with a Targa top. If you're not familiar with a Targa top, that just means that the very top of the roof can come off for a convertible-like experience. But after the year 1994, so 1995 plus, this was the only option available in North America. But 2 years later, in the year 1997, the NSX got a performance boost because after 7 years, it probably needed a bit more power. So the new NSX in 1997 got 290 horsepower, and it had a 0 to 60 of 4.8 seconds and a quarter mile of 13.3 seconds. Now, this is a very good car, not because of its power and performance numbers, but because of its handling. And since the NSX got 20 more horsepower, it just meant that it was able to utilize its great handling characteristics even more. Now, in 2002, we got a facelift, which is liked by some, but not appreciated by many more, as this is the very first year where the pop-up headlights were removed. But it did allow the car to be 0.2 seconds quicker in the 0 to 60 time and have a slightly better drag coefficient. And just like the original NSX, 2 years after the facelift came the new NSX-R. Now, this new NSX-R did the same thing as the original one, as it didn't have any added horsepower, but it was much lighter and had a stiffer suspension and chassis. Now, this was also not available in North America, unfortunately. Now, the main question and the point of this video is the NSX a supercar? Well, if you take a look at the looks of this car, it's very low to the ground and it's very wide, which is the exact characteristics of a supercar. So by looks, it is definitely a supercar. And when it comes to handling, this had some of the best handling characteristics in any car at the time. So it definitely handled like a supercar. But the one area that people talk about the most for if this car should be considered a supercar is its horsepower. This car had 290 horsepower at its peak, and that's nothing close to what the supercars back then had. So in the end, it's really up to you to decide whether the Acura NSX is a supercar. I personally believe that it is a supercar because I'd rather be a fast driver in a slow car than a slow driver in a fast car. And 290 horsepower with great handling characteristics is more than enough for a good driver to race against other cars with 300, 400, and even more horsepower. So I definitely believe that the NSX is a supercar, but in the end, it is up to you. Now, there is a new NSX, and it's not the point of today's video, but I did want to talk about it. Unfortunately, this new Acura NSX, made from the year 2017 and onward, is not selling very well. And that's because Acura doesn't have any sporty models to go along with it. So even though we do have an NSX today, I really only consider the true NSX to be 2005 and before. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you learned at least a few things about the Acura NSX. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and be sure to let me know down in the comments below what you thought of today's video, as well as if you have any ideas for future ones. I'll be sure to make it happen to the best of my ability. Now, I also wanted to let you guys know that we do have a car topic Instagram. The link is on our homepage of the channel, but if you want to look it up, it is at the car topic. So please check it out if you're interested in the channel and you like what we're doing here. But anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Car Topic.